Did you know that there's some incredible free websites out there that most people have never heard of? I'm talking about sites that can take your productivity, creativity, and online presence to a whole new level. So in this video, I'm going to reveal 9 of these free hidden websites that you need to start using right now. First up, we've got Yandex. Now, I know what you're thinking, isn't that just another image search site? Well, let me tell you, when it comes to image searches, Yandex is in leagues of its own. While other image search sites might leave you scrolling endlessly to find the perfect picture, Yandex makes it a breeze. Their interface is also very user-friendly, so even if you have a tech-challenged parent, they could navigate it with ease. But what really sets Yandex apart is its AI-powered features. Want to find an image of a specific product or location? Just upload a picture and let Yandex work its magic. It'll search the web and find visually similar results in seconds. And if you're running an e-commerce business, Yandex image and search capabilities are a total game changer. You can easily find high-quality product images to showcase your offerings and boost conversion rates. But Yandex is just the tip of the iceberg, and I've got 8 more powerful websites to share with you. But what if I told you that there's a way to bring the power of AI right to your browser? Let me introduce you to Voila. This free Chrome extension is like having your own AI personal assistant at your fingertips that can help you tackle any task that comes your way. With Voila, all you need to do is open the extension and let AI work its magic. It can handle everything from writing and editing emails to crafting the perfect tweet and summarizing an entire website. And if you spend a lot of time in Excel, Voila's got your back there too, because it can whip up formulas faster than you can say spreadsheet. Now, I know what you're thinking. All this AI power must come with a cost, right? Well, wrong. Voila offers a free plan for casual users, and then for the heavier users and teams, you can choose a plan that fits your needs and budget. And get this, with Voila, you can get 250 queries for free, so that way you can take it for a test drive. Don't even need to enter in a credit card just to see if it's useful for you. All right, so I have this article that I just pulled up, and if I open up Voila, I can just type in this page, and then with this page, I want to summarize, and then it's going to summarize it in just seconds, just like that. Next, I can click on Simplify, and now it'll say what this article is about. If speeding up your work with AI is something you'll love, then this next tool is great for anyone who creates images online. Let me tell you about Photoroom. This tool uses some serious AI magic to erase even the most complex backgrounds in a snap. No more fiddling with editing software or spending hours trying to get the lighting just right. Photoroom transforms your regular old home setup into a legit photo studio. And it's not just about removing backgrounds either. Photoroom takes it to the next level by letting you create realistic studio quality backdrops with a few clicks. Want to make your products look like they're floating in a sleek white void? Done. Need a rustic wooden backdrop to showcase your handmade goods? Photoroom's got you covered. And get this, Photoroom even has a batch mode that lets you edit multiple photos at once. So if you're listing a ton of products on Amazon, eBay, Etsy, or Shopify, you can crank out those visuals in record time. If photos aren't something you mess with and writing is, this next AI tool is a game changer. Inexperienced writers online have a problem. They write like they are submitting essays to a professor. But with this tool, it highlights hard sentences in yellow and it suggests simplifying or splitting them up. If a sentence is super dense, it'll turn red, letting you know that it needs a major overhaul. It gives you a score based on your writing and what grade level it's for. For example, this section I wrote out has a grade 5 reading level. So why does it matter what reading level your writing's at? Well, that's because studies show that most Americans read at an 8th grade reading level. For example, whenever Donald Trump speaks, it is at a 4th grade reading level. So you might be thinking, what's the catch? And I'm glad to say there's absolutely nothing. It's free to use unless you want to have the AI write your sentences for you, helping you break up those dense sections. Hemingway is like having a virtual writing coach minus the hefty price tag. All right, so here's some text that I found online, and if I go to the Hemingway app and then paste it in, you can see here that the readability, it's a grade 9 level. This section's in yellow, but if I click on Fix It For Me, it'll give me some different suggestions for reading levels. So it says here, this reading level is for grade 12, but I can lower this to grade 5 like that, or I could get another suggestion if I want. Each suggestion will come with a different grade level, and if I want to pick one, I just click on Use Suggestion, and it will update the text with the appropriate level. So now my grade went from 9 to grade 6. People like to read, even when watching videos. So I found a tool that will caption your videos using AI for free. So you've got a video, but you want to make sure that everyone, regardless of the language, can enjoy it with subtitles, right? Well, that's where free Subtitles AI comes in. This tool is like having a personal translator and transcriber rolled into one. And the best part, it's totally free. Well, mostly, and I'll get into that in just a second. Free Subtitles AI uses the Whisper model, which was created by OpenAI, the company that made ChatGPT, and it's crazy accurate. I'm talking about nailing every word, even if you've got a funky accent or there's background noise. But what if you need to reach a global audience? No problem. This tool can also translate your subtitles into a bunch of different languages. Now, before you start throwing giant video files at it, let me break down the limitations. For the free version, you can only upload files that are 300 megabytes or less and under an hour long. But if you're willing to shell out a couple bucks, you can unlock the paid features and go wild with files up to 10 gigabytes and 10 hours long. Oh, and if you do decide to splurge on the paid version, you'll get an even better transcription model called Whisper Model Large V2. Since we're diving into the world of AI, what if I told you that there's an even cooler way to be able to interact with your PDFs? All right, so we've covered some pretty cool tools so far, but I've got some even more cool tools to share with you in just a minute. But let me tell you about one that's about to blow your mind. Chatdoc is like having a genius AI sidekick that transforms the way you interact with PDFs. You know how frustrating it can be to sift through a long document trying to find that one crucial piece of information? Well, Chatdoc makes that a thing of the past. This tool uses AI to analyze your PDFs, even the images and tables, so that way you can get instant answers to your questions. It's kind of like having a personal research assistant that never takes a break. But what really sets Chatdoc apart is how it cites its sources. So no more scrolling through pages trying to find where that specific fact came from. Chatdoc has got your back. It'll point you right to the relevant section, saving you time and sanity. And get this, Chatdoc just dropped a new browser extension that makes chatting with your PDFs even easier. With just one click, you can upload a file and start grilling it for answers. It's like being able to interview your documents. Now, I know what you're thinking. What about the security of the documents that you're going to be uploading to Chatdoc? Well, Chatdoc's got that covered too. They use encrypted file transfers to make your sensitive information stay on the down low. All right, so here I've got a research paper and it's pretty dense, and there's this little prompt. So if I click on select to ask, it'll put that little prompt in this little chat window, and I can ask it a question and just say, what is this section about? So now the AI is telling me what that section is about. If I click on prompts, it'll give me some recommended prompts for this article. So for example, it's saying, how does the SOC concentration vary with depth in the plantation? And if we click on that recommended prompt, it'll give us all the information regarding that question, as well as the sources right here. So here it's saying, as the depth increased, the SOC concentration decreased, reaching 12.7 to 16.8 grams a kilogram and a 40 to 50 centimeter depth. And if we wanted to find where that information was being pulled from, we can click on that section, and it'll pull where it got that sourced information from. Another example is with multiple documents. So you can see here, I've got 3 different documents in this folder. And if we go over to the chat and we say, what are the similarities between the 3? So now what it just did is it analyzed all 3 of the documents, and it's finding the similarities, and then it's providing references to how these documents are similar. For example, if we click on this reference and this reference and this reference, the chat will tell us how these 3 specific sections relate to each other and how the stories are similar. But what if you're more concerned about keeping your email inbox private from spam? Well, that's where this tool, Paste Email, comes in clutch. With Paste Email, you can create anonymous personalized email addresses on the fly. It's perfect for those times when you need to sign up for a website or newsletter, but don't want to give out your real email. So let's say you're eyeing a free trial for a new service, but you know that they're going to spam you with emails the second you provide that. Instead of sacrificing your primary inbox to the spam gods, you can whip up a new email alias within Paste Email. You can basically have a disposable email address that you can toss out once you're done. But the real magic happens when you start controlling when those emails land in your inbox. Paste Email lets you choose to receive batched emails daily, weekly, or even monthly. It's like having a personal email assistant that keeps you from being distracted until you're ready to deal with them. With unlimited inboxes and no time limits, you can keep your primary inbox squeaky clean. So whether you're trying to dodge spam, keep your online identity on the down low, or just maintain Zen with inbox zero, Paste Email has your back. All right, so you've got your email sorted out and your online identity locked down, but what about when it's time to build your online business? And that's where a tool like the Tik Tok Creative Center comes in. The Creative Center is packed with with features that'll help you take your short form game to the next level. First off, you got the inspiration section. It's basically a giant showcase of the best performing ads, keywords, data, and products on TikTok. You can dive in and see what's working for other businesses and get some serious dose of creative inspiration. It's like having a front row seat and seeing the best on TikTok without needing to constantly be on the app. But the Creative Center isn't just about other people's success, it's also about staying on top of the latest trends. The trend section is the go-to spot for keeping tabs on what's working on TikTok. We're talking trending hashtags, songs, creators, and videos. By aligning your content with what's popular, you can ride the wave of virality and get your brand in front of a massive audience. In the Creative Center, underneath the tools section, it's loaded with free tools like a free online video editor, video templates, and an AI scriptwriter that make creating videos on TikTok easier. But what if you want to take your TikTok knowledge to the next level? Well, that's where the education section comes in. It's got videos, guides, and tips for nailing TikTok ads or your organic strategy. But what if TikTok isn't the only platform that you're trying to conquer? What if you're trying to expand your skill set across other areas? Well, that's where this next website can help you with that too, and it's one that you might not have heard of. So now that you've got your online presence locked in, maybe you're ready to level up your skills and crush your business goals. That's where edx.org comes in. They offer a wide variety of college-level courses that are perfect for entrepreneurs. Now, before you start saying, I hate school and college never taught me any useful skills, let me explain why edx.org is different. First off, they've got a massive range of courses covering everything from coding, marketing, to finance. So whether you're looking to learn what schools like Harvard are teaching on finance or learn a new programming language, edx.org has got you covered. And the crazy thing is that a lot of these resources are completely free. You can score some serious knowledge without dropping a dime, and even for the paid courses, edx.org offers some financial assistance options. But edx.org isn't just about throwing a bunch of dry lectures at you and calling it a day. They've got this whole unique approach to learning that's based on the latest cognitive science. We're talking engaging videos, interactive elements, and even virtual environments where you can put your new skills to the test. If you thought these tools were useful, then watch this video next to see more free websites for entrepreneurs you didn't know existed.